Good afternoon, everybody. It's a rather beautiful day here in New Jersey. Now, today's Sunday. I had planned to have that new shirt on, the muslin that I was making of the pattern that I screwed up. And I was gonna like do my hair and put on makeup and do like the whole vintage thing. And so I was working on the shirt yesterday, and I somehow made the mistake of sewing, interfacing into one of the pieces that was, I did it on the right side, not the wrong side. So I had two of the same once I finished the interfacing. So, as you can imagine, I was not happy about this. So I used some expletives that, basically it was like there were like truck drivers and longshoremen like clutching their pearls as I was yelling at this pattern. And I'm sure many of the local single moms were covering their kids' ears, but I was beyond angry, and I just stopped. I pumped the brakes. The thing is I'm not a professional sewer. I'm not doing this to make money. These aren't commissions. I'm not sewing for other people. This is my hobby. And I actually do find sewing relaxing, and it's a great creative pursuit. But when you start to yell at the fabric, the pattern, your sewing machine, that's a sweatshop. That's not a hobby anymore, right? So I was just like, pump the brakes. We're just going to stop. Last night I watched a couple videos, and actually this morning I watched a very good video. The name of the YouTube channel is Vintage on Tap, and she was talking about like the mistakes that new sewers make. And it's funny because I normally don't watch these because I don't consider myself a new sewer. But after some soul searching last night, I realized like I have to consider myself a new sewer because I'm relearning these things that, yeah, I do still remember how to do things, but I need to pretend that I don't know how to do them, that I never have done them. So, with that, got up today, kind of on a new, started off on a new foot, right? Okay, so I just put the Christmas fabric aside. So if you're wondering what I'm going to do with the Christmas fabric, I am probably eventually, closer to Christmas, going to make the top of this pattern. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a peplum. This is actually a two-piece dress. This isn't a connected piece. So let me see if I can show you. I'll show you the detail in the back. Can you see? Now, I think I have enough fabric left over and pieces that I can make this. And then I'll probably do the skirt in like, I don't know, like a nice red. It'll be pretty. But that's how I'm going to salvage that because I hate to waste things. But in the meantime, I have decided that I'm going to begin this next month, however long it takes me. I'm going to start as if I was learning to sew. So this is the very first pattern I'm going to make. I'm going to go into my stash. I might even actually, remember the gray skirt I made? I didn't love the how far up that gray skirt at the waistline was. I might pick the gray skirt apart and see if I can refashion it using this, because this is a modern A-line skirt. It doesn't come up quite so high. If you can see, it's really under what would be probably considered the natural waist. That gray skirt that I made came really high up because it was a vintage reproduction. So I think I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to make myself a basic white cotton shirt from this pattern. And that is going to be probably, I'm not sure what kind of fabric I'm going to use for that. But here's the thing. An A-line skirt is a really great way to learn to sew. It's large pieces. I mean, I haven't looked at this, but technically this should be 4 pieces. It maybe even be less, maybe 2 pieces. So four gourd pieces, or it could be like 3 pieces, the large pieces, and then the waistline. That should be it. So it's a great way to learn to sew. This, I already started cutting it out. This is a really great basic pattern because it has that vintage element with that notching in both the cuff and the collar. But when you look at it, it is a basic 2 front pieces, 1 solid back piece. This doesn't even have a yoke. The collar and the sleeves, set-in sleeves, and the cuff on the sleeves. that's pretty easy to sew when you're learning to sew. So, and that's how I'm going to approach it now, because I was just really upset. And it's funny because then I like sewing because it helps me relax and chill out, and it's fun, right? Be creative and everything. But when it gets to the point where you're dreading it, then it's not a hobby anymore. So I was like, yeah, we're going to pump the brakes on this one. And it was interesting because this week, a couple of people I like to watch, Haley Marie and Severely Maimed, both talked about kind of the capsule wardrobe, because it can get, we all want all the vintage clothes we see, and we all want to sew all the vintage patterns, right? But it still gets expensive. Even if you're getting clothes at the thrift store, and I do this, you go and you see something, you're like, oh my gosh, this is a vintage whatever, and you buy it, and it's, a little too tight, and you think you're going to lose weight, or it's an off color, but you think like I'll make a skirt to match it, and it sits in your closet, right? So even if it was like $2.99, which is very reasonable and happens all the time, you still just wasted the money on it because it's sitting in a closet. Now, granted, you can put it in your Etsy shop and sell it off, which is what I hope people will do. But it's kind of nice to be mindful. And I did leave a comment. I'm gonna list all these people below so you can check out these different videos. I'll see if I can find the exact videos. But one of the things I said, especially on the Severely Maimed video, because he was talking about his kind of capsule wardrobe, his vintage capsule wardrobe, and women back in the day just didn't have that much clothing. Even when I was a kid, I can remember my mother's outfits because she was wearing the same stuff all the time. Like, I still remember one of my favorite outfits that she had. She had a houndstooth straight skirt, not pencil, just straight, that was like a tan and black, and she had a black short sleeve mock turtleneck that zipped up the back. And she used to wear that to school with brown shoes. And she looked great. She looked so put together. By the way, for those of you that don't know, until the mid-70s, female school teachers could not wear slacks, trousers, jeans, any of that. Which is funny because now I see them now and they're wearing yoga pants, and it's, I don't know. I guess they got to crawl on the floor with kids. I guess they're comfortable. But, the thing with yoga pants is you can see everything. I can see how much, I can see what kind of underwear you like to wear if you're wearing yoga pants. So I'm not sure that yoga pants are the best for school teachers. And I think it's funny because as a bus driver, we're not allowed to wear them. We have to wear either jeans or chinos, and we have a list. It's black, navy, and I think that's it. Black, navy, and gray. That's it. So that's all we can wear, which is kind of funny that the teachers are allowed to wear the leggings / yoga pants, but we're not. But I digress. Anyway, so I'm thinking, and I know I don't have any subscribers. I do. I don't want to insult the people who actually are my subscribers, but any of my subscribers who actually comment, how about a shout out? Could we maybe let's build some capsule wardrobes? Maybe I'll do I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out a way to make myself a capsule wardrobe, and I'll start working on a capsule wardrobe. Summer's coming. Liz Von Ellis has already done this, and she's done specifics. She's done like a tiki. She's done like a Western capsule wardrobe. But maybe we should do like a general capsule wardrobe challenge. Wouldn't that be interesting? Just what would be in your capsule wardrobe? And I don't know. We could talk about it, and we could make the pieces or find the pieces or whatever. I know for me, that shirt right there, that short sleeve one, in like a nice white cotton, perfect for summer. And you know what? This one, the long sleeve one, in a cream rayon, perfect. Having those two shirts in your wardrobe would go miles. And then this one, imagine this in a nice camel, like a really nice tan, dark tan camel color. How much use you would get out of that. Think about it. And if you've never seen them together, that camel color with pink is absolutely stunning. And if you like yellow, it's beautiful with pale yellows. So that's exactly what I'm thinking about. Maybe I should blow a little cash and get some good quality wool and make myself an A-line skirt in a nice camel material. And then, you know, make some shirts to match it. Just, I'm thinking out loud. But let me know what you guys think. Please comment. If you haven't, like this video, subscribe, ring the bell, all that other stuff. I will link the other videos in the show notes so that you can watch them. And yeah, I'm going to see if I can find, Liz had a really good one about her tiki wardrobe, but I'm going to see if she has one on just a basic capsule wardrobe, and I'll link that. But Liz von Villis is a fabulous sewer. Go watch her video. She's great. I really like her. And until next time, well, we'll just have to see, because who knows what'll happen in the next couple of days. You know, between COVID scares and ruining silk fabric, God knows what my week will be like next week. All right, so until next time, guys, I will see you. Have a great week. I'll see you later in the week, and see you then. Bye.